Hello, fabulous Capricorn. This is your October 2019 reading. Please know that it won't resonate with everyone, but take what you need and discard the rest. Thank you to everyone for liking, sharing, subscribing to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. And for those of you that are coming back, thank you so much for your support. I've done, again, the messages from Spirit firstly, and then I'm going to be pulling some Oracle cards, a couple of different ones, tarot, and we're going to use a tarot pop as well. So the first message that comes up from Spirit is weigh it up. Now, there could be a situation that you're going to be placed in where you have to weigh up the options. Is it going to be good for you? Is it not? Now, I've got the feeling that this is to do with a love relationship or perhaps a new one that is coming. So weigh it up whether this person is going to be really, really worth, their time and investing in you. Okay, so seeing, you need to see the value in yourself here. So weigh it up. It could also pertain to the job. So you may have a choice of job, you need to weigh it up. Is it worth the travel? Is it worth the effort? Is it worth the money? Those types of things. So I know that there's a decision coming up, but I do feel it is a lot about love this time around for you, Capricorn. The second one comes along. The second message is be real, be true. It's mainly about being true to yourself. Do you want to be in this situation? Do you, do you want a romance? Do you want a fling? Do you want to have a terrific marriage? Do you want that $1 million job? It's about being true and being real to yourself. Really knowing that you have done all the very best that you can to keep true and to keep real. Everything, real, right there in front of you. Is that going to make you happy? Is it not going to make you happy? Those types of things. The third one that comes in, the message, is called the shivers. Now, that was a very interesting one that Spirit brought through because it was sort of like, ooh, something new is coming in and it's going to give you the shivers. It's like tingly, exciting shivers. So this could be the new relationship that could be coming in you'll just know when you meet that someone because you'll go, oh, yeah. It's like you've known them and you get those shivers. It's absolutely brilliant. Or it could be landing that job and, all of a sudden, wow, you get a little bit of a shiver down the spine because you could have perhaps, just applied for it. And all of a sudden you hear within, the same, that same week that you've got the job, even without going through half the crap that you have to, nowadays. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, wow, or being in the right place at the right time. It's just so fated. It's just unbelievable. I really like that one for you, Capricorn. Now, this first deck that I'm going to pull some advice from is the Blessed Be deck. All the information is down below. This one is from Lucy Cavendish. Now, I have pre-shuffled all the decks just to try and save a little bit of time here, and that didn't work very well, but that's okay. Never mind. So we're going to have a look for you, Capricorn, for what's ahead for October 2019. For you here. Beautiful. A blessing on your boundaries. That's very interesting. The boundaries can come into the situation where you have to weigh it up. Okay, are they coming? Is this one good enough? Okay, you have to set your boundaries sometimes, even when it does come with people. Are they worth your time? Like we were talking about, be real, be true. Are these people worth your time? Be true to yourself. Is that worth your time and energy? It's about setting true boundaries and being real about your boundaries. Is it going to serve me? Is it not? It's about being happy and setting those boundaries too. Very important when it does come to boundaries with everybody. We've got to set them because, some people do like to test those boundaries when it does come to new things as well and new relationships. So you've got to stand your ground sometimes. The second deck that I'm going to be using is the Enchanted Blossoms deck by Carla, Morrow. This is a beautiful deck as well. So it's another piece of advice, what you need to know, Capricorn, for October 2019. And let's have a look here. Persistence. This is beautiful. So when it comes to boundaries, be persistent about your boundaries. Or you may find that somebody could be actually very persistent in pursuing you. So if you've met someone, or if you're intending on going out and meeting other people and you come across this person And, you know, they're very persistent. They want to get to know you. So this could be really, really nice. Again, you know, we could be talking about the love side of things here. You know, weigh it up. Is this person really that type of person that you're looking for? Set your boundaries. Be real. Be true to yourself. You know, are they worth, you know, your time and your effort? And I know that might sound really horrible, but you've really got to look at it that way, you know, because it's about you. And, you know, this person could be very, very persistent in their pursuance of you, and you may find that this person may cause shivers down your spine when you first meet them. Or they keep giving you the shivers because they're that good, you know, in just what you want in a person. Now, this tarot deck is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Manchetti. Again, I have pre-shuffled the deck, and just to save a bit of time, so let's have a look at the cards. Underlying energy for you is the King of Swords. Interesting that this should come up. It's not necessarily gender specific, but you may find that this person could be coming into your sphere. You could be dealing with someone who could be a police officer, you know, law enforcement, very smart, very intelligent, very witty, doesn't like to put up with crap, knows what the person, they themselves want in perhaps it, you know, the relationship. But it's all about the communication side of things too. They can be sharp with their tongue, but they can be also sharp in their wit too. So taking that into account. Now, please know that these readings won't resonate with everybody. It's nearly impossible, but do take what you need and discard the rest. So you've got the Knight of Swords, the Chariot, and I'll go through them in a minute, Two of Pentacles, Temperance, the High Priestess, and the Nine of Swords. Very interesting. So when the Knight of Swords comes in, this is quick, this is fast communication. It's also about speaking the truth. Perhaps remembering, you know, you don't want to be in too much of a hurry, because it can indicate a hurry to perhaps even speed things along, because you've got the Chariot here speeding it up again. So it's like double the speed, because this person could be actually, you know, a little bit of a distance away from you, but you may need to travel to, you know, see this person. But it's also, don't be in too much of a hurry, okay, to perhaps even decide on this person, because you know, you don't need to decide straight away whether you like them or whether you need to marry them. You know, it's not an overnight thing. But when it does come down to this, it's sort of like, take it easy. Don't be in too much of a hurry, because these energies could come very quickly. And what I'm being told by Spirit is that it could come as a surprise to you. I know the card of surprise is not there, but it's all about things like happening so quick. You didn't even see it coming. And it's just so quick. And all of a sudden, hang on a minute, there you are, you're getting picked. So it's like, oh. The Temperance card comes around and says, wow, this is a card of emotional healing. It is a card of patience. And maybe also as well, you've been, you know, in the situation where you've been very patient about your love life. You know what? You're tired, you're done, you just want somebody half bloody decent, all of that type of thing. Then all of a sudden along comes somebody who's sitting there going, wow, you know, this is emotionally fulfilling for me. This is beautiful. You know, I've waited a very long time for this person to come about. And the High Priestess comes in saying, you know what, maybe this person, as well as you, use their intuition and sort you out. But it's also just knowing that they're actually really well suited to you, which I'm finding with this card here. It's sort of like just knowing that they're well suited. It's like having this really good feeling of, you know, them, that they're really good for you. The Nine of Swords tells you to please stop stressing about it. Please stop worrying about it, because it's always meant to turn out how it's always meant to turn out. There is the blessing of your boundaries. Set your boundaries here about, you know, perhaps this new person that's coming in, because you may find that this person is very persistent, okay? Weigh it up, be real to yourself and be true to yourself. And the shivers, maybe that's just a bonus, but try not to stress too much or worry too much about perhaps even, you know, the way that you may think that the way that they see you. So it's all about how they view you too. This is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Now I'm going to pull a tarot pop just to finish off for you, Capricorn, for the month of October 2019. And this is the King of Wands. Wow. Another big team player here. The King of Wands can come across as very passionate too. It's not just gender specific, but it can mean that this person could be very, very passionate, or could be very passionate about you. So it's a beautiful, very fiery too, very fiery energy, smart, witty, fiery energy. I mean, we've got smart and witty here from the King of Swords, but the King of Wands going, wow, they're just like, you know, they're there. They're passionate, they're fiery, they're into it, and they just tick all of your boxes. Capricorn, seriously, enjoy October 2019, because it looks to be pretty darn good here in the love department. All the best, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.